Every legend has a beginning. For Cristiano Ronaldo, it didn't begin in a stadium filled with 80,000 fans. It didn't begin with Ballon d'Or trophies, Champions League nights, or millions of people chanting his name. It began on a small island in the Atlantic Ocean, an island called Madeira, an island so small that few people outside Portugal had even heard of it. Yet from this quiet place would come one of the greatest footballers the world has ever seen. This is not the story of Cristiano Ronaldo, the superstar. This is the story of Cristiano Ronaldo, the little boy. Madeira is famous for its breathtaking mountains, beautiful coastline, and peaceful lifestyle. But in the 1980s, life wasn't easy for many families living there. Jobs were limited, money was scarce. Most people lived simple lives, working hard every day just to provide for their families. Among those families was the Aveiro family. On February 5, 1985, Maria Dolores dos Santos gave birth to her fourth child. His father, José Diniz Aveiro, worked as the kit man at a local football club called Andorinha. His mother cleaned houses and cooked to help support the family. Life was far from luxurious. The family didn't own expensive cars. They didn't live in a huge house. Every euro mattered. But although they had very little money, they never stopped believing in their children. Many people don't know this. Cristiano wasn't given the name Ronaldo by accident. His father admired former US President Ronald Reagan, who was also a famous actor before entering politics. Because of that admiration, the baby boy was given the name Ronaldo. Nobody could have imagined that one day, the name Ronaldo would become famous across the entire world. From the moment he could walk, Cristiano wanted only one thing: a football. If there was a ball nearby, he would find it. If there wasn't one, he'd make one. Morning, afternoon, evening. Football wasn't simply something he enjoyed. It became an obsession. While other children eventually went home, Cristiano stayed outside, practicing, running, competing, dreaming. His parents had no idea that the little boy chasing a football through the streets of Madeira would one day change football forever. But before the trophies, before Manchester United, before Real Madrid, before becoming Cristiano Ronaldo, there was one place where everything truly began: Andorinha Football Club. Andorinha wasn't one of Portugal's biggest football clubs. It didn't have world-class facilities or thousands of fans filling the stands every weekend. It was a small local club, but for Cristiano Ronaldo, it was where his dream truly began. His father, José Diniz Aveiro, worked there as the club's kit man. Every day, he prepared the players' equipment, cleaned the dressing rooms, and made sure everything was ready before training. Because of his father's job, Ronaldo spent countless hours around football. Even when training was over, he rarely wanted to leave the pitch. At just 8 years old, Ronaldo officially joined Andorinha's youth team. It didn't take long for everyone to notice that he was different from the other children. He was incredibly fast, fearless on the ball, and always wanted to take on defenders instead of passing backwards. But there was one thing that truly separated him from everyone else. He hated losing. For Ronaldo, every match mattered, even if it was just a game between children after school. If his team lost, he became frustrated. Sometimes he cried not because he was weak, but because he wanted to win more than anything else. Many people thought he took football too seriously. They had no idea they were watching the mindset of a future legend. While other children went home after training, Ronaldo often stayed behind. He practiced his dribbling. He practiced his shooting. He practiced running with the ball until he was completely exhausted. He wasn't waiting for talent to make him great. He was working for it. His coaches admired his determination. They saw a young boy who never stopped asking questions, never stopped learning, and never stopped trying to improve. Even at such a young age, Ronaldo believed there was always another level he could reach. As the months passed, his performances became impossible to ignore. Week after week, he scored goals, created chances, and amazed everyone who watched him play. It didn't matter if the opponents were bigger or stronger. Ronaldo played with confidence that seemed far beyond his age. Soon, another opportunity arrived. Ronaldo earned a move to Nacional, one of the biggest clubs in Madeira. It was a huge step. The competition was tougher. The training was more demanding. The expectations were much higher. But instead of being intimidated, Ronaldo became even more determined. Every training session became another opportunity to prove that he belonged. Every match became another chance to move closer to his dream. At Nacional, Ronaldo continued developing into one of the most exciting young players on the island. Coaches praised his speed, his skill, and his incredible work ethic. They noticed that while many talented players relied only on natural ability, Ronaldo combined talent with relentless effort. That combination made him special. Soon, word about the young boy from Madeira began spreading beyond the island. Scouts from mainland Portugal started hearing stories about a teenager with extraordinary potential. Among those clubs was Sporting Clube de Portugal, one of the country's greatest football academies. They wanted to see this young boy for themselves, and they were about to discover someone who would change football forever. But before Cristiano Ronaldo could become a legend, he had to make the hardest decision of his young life. At just 12 years old, he would leave his family, his home, and everything he had ever known to chase an impossible dream. Did that decision change his life forever? Find out in episode 2 of Ronaldo Files.